things should be ready. So let me go to our organization. Okay, yesterday I created that organization on someone else's laptop. So let me create someone else account. So let me create here. Okay, everywhere where I'm mentioning this retail project, but as I mentioned, this particular project is suitable for multiple domain. Okay, so don't get confused. So for this project, I created this organization. So right now, let's skip this part. I will give access to everyone. Okay, whatever core development I will do, you will get all the access and everything. I will collect your email ID through Google Form, and you will get private video access also later on using that mail ID. So this organization got created. Now I will create repository here. So I will create first repository. So like as I mentioned earlier, in repository, we will use project name, what Mule application we are going to create. So same name we will use here. So we will have one project that will be payment SAPI app v1. Okay, this will be one application. So I used same name. This will be private. We will have readme file. Git ignore you. We don't need to add here. We don't need to add here. Once we will create our Mule application, automatically this git ignore will be added. Okay. Branch right now it's master. Let it main. Let it be. Let's create first this repo. Then go to settings. Go to branch. Master. And then I will add few more branch. So as we discussed, we will have develop. We will have SIT. We will have UAT. Feature we will create later on. So this many branch we will have. Now first I want to clone this one in my local repo. So what I will do, go to Git desktop, go here, add clone repo, and then replace it. Search for this, or you can search here also. So it's a payment. So payment SAPI FV1 inside real-time retail project payment mode. Sorry, I did one mistake. I cloned it at default location, but I don't want to clone it on default location. Let me delete it and clone it again. Okay, let me check default location. Maybe that no, it's not there. So I want to create everything inside this folder. It's not there. So let me delete this one and Let's document loyalty. Something went wrong. Let me clone it again. Mulesoft retail project, payments API v1, and this I want inside this particular folder and clone it. Okay, this one got created here, and branch is master branch. Okay, I want to switch to develop branch. So our branch is now develop branch. Okay, so this one is like very initial draft. So even like initial draft, you can develop in develop branch also, since none of the other developer will work, since you are going to do initial development, but still like let's do one feature branch, new branch on top of develop branch, feature initial draft for this payment SAPI app. Okay, so new branch got created, so it's asking publish branch. So let's publish, and this branch will be created. This feature branch will be created on center repository also. Now we have this payments API app v1 repository, and you can see here we have this repo here. So what I will do, I will go to Anypoint Studio. Go to C, go to Anypoint Studio, what I installed, click on this. Okay, so we have this project. This one, like if you remember yesterday, we created this one. So let it be. So now we will create new Mule project. Payments API app v1. At this moment, I don't have YAML file. Okay, so what we can do, For this moment, we will not use RAML file, but later on, anytime we can add RAML. Okay, so we will add RAML later on. Let it be for now. Then instead of use default location, we'll go to that particular location where we have this project local repo. So this is our project local repo. So I'm going to create this Mule application in this particular location. Click on finish. Here you can see our branch is feature branch, and this is initial draft payments API app. Okay. So we have this feature branch, and what I will do, I will create very simple Mule application to see everything working fine. Localhost 8081. /test. Okay. And here I will put simple transform message. Okay, so very simple Mule application I created. Even we can do local testing. So what I will do, first I will run this, and let me open Postman. Postman. Okay, so this is not our issue. This is ID issue. Okay, sometime it happens. So what I will do, just close this ID. Okay, and start this ID through admin access. Okay, so this is not our issue. Sometime ID will give you some weird behavior. In that case, what you need to do right click, run as administrator. Sometime Maven will not work or some other issue also you may encounter. So easiest and safest way, like first start as a admin. And then still if you will start getting those same error, then you Google it and try to find some solution. It's deployed successfully. So what we will do first, we will test this API. Okay, it's in Java, so it's giving Java. Let's convert into JSON. Okay, fine. Now, like what we want to do, we want to configure Jenkins pipeline for this. So what all steps we need to follow? So first thing here, like whenever you work on Jenkins, so there are two ways to create or to write Jenkins pipeline script. Okay, one is inside Mule application. Another one you can write directly inside Jenkins server. Okay, so here we are going to write Jenkins script inside Mule application. Okay, so for that, what we will do, I have already that script. I will copy that one and I will explain that script. Okay, so here we have Jenkins script. So let's understand this script first. Okay, so here in first part we have command maven clean install. Okay, so this command we use to build our Mule application. Okay, once build will be successful, then it will show you this test application, echo test application. It will show you. Okay, and this one is MVN test for running munit. Okay, after this we have this command to deploy our Mule application. This one is to build our Mule application, and this one to deploy our Mule application. And before that, what we are doing? Before that, we are taking some credential from this Anypoint platform. Okay, this all are steps to take credential for Anypoint platform. And from where we will take this credential? We will take from this Jenkin. Okay, in Jenkin we can configure some credential. So we will take from there. And this command, maven package deploy, this one. This command is to deploy our Mule application. And here we have some additional detail like we are providing anypoint username, anypoint password, then what kind of worker we are going to use. Micro means 0.1 vCore worker. Number of worker, we are going to take one worker, like we will deploy this Mule application on one worker. This is number of worker. This is type of worker. And then this is region of worker, in which region our worker will be. Okay, so all those detail we have here. Okay, so on application level, we are good with everything. Now we need to do everything on Jenkins server level. Okay, so first thing, you need Jenkins file. So I think that Jenkins file installation or we missed here. I think Jenkins is here. No. So we need here Jenkins also. So we'll do it now. Okay, now, so first you need to install Jenkins server here. So from where you will download it, you can download it from internet. So what you need to do, Jenkins or download. So you need to download jenkins.war file. Download Jenkins. Yeah, this Jenkins war file for Windows. Okay. So here you will see this Jenkins war file got downloaded. It's getting downloaded. Okay, I have already this file. So I have already this. Can see here this Jenkins.war file I have already. So what I will do, I will open command prompt here. Okay, then type here java -jar jenkins.war. So it will take 2-3 minutes to start Jenkins server. So let it start. Oh, I think it started. Okay, so let's go to browser, localhost 8080. Okay, so in my case, actually, I did first time login earlier. So it's asking directly login, but in your case, it will ask to create user ID and password. Okay, so in my case, I took very simple one. Since it's going to run in my local, I took admin. You can take anything. Okay, but whatever you will take carefully, so you should not forget it. Okay, so in my case, I took admin. Let's do login. Okay, fine. So here, like you will go to this first dashboard where you will have this view. Okay, what you need to do, you need to go to manage Jenkins, and in this manage Jenkins, here you will get multiple options. So we are going to manage credentials. Since we need to provide, we will maintain Git credential, and we will maintain Anypoint platform credential here only. Now here you can see I have already these two credentials, Jenkins, sorry, one for GitHub, one for Anypoint platform. Okay, if I want to edit, simply I can go here and I can edit. Okay, here you can see edit option is there. But in your case, you need to create new one. Okay, so once you will reach to this page, okay, so here, okay, click on that one, then global credential, and then here you will get add credential option. Okay, click on add, then you will give username, password, ID. So in ID, I give Anypoint platform, I given this Git repo. Okay, in your case, you can use any other ID. Okay, and then click on OK. Using that name ID, it will create user ID and password, and that will be secured one. Okay, so like this. Okay. Username password will be here. Here, this one is username password, and for one I have given ID name GitHub. For one I have given Anypoint platform, and anytime I can change this. Okay, so what I will do, I have already Anypoint platform account. So today we'll do deployment there. Later on, we will create new account since this account is valid for 1 month. So for now, I will use that one, but later on I will update. Before that, let me check that account still exists or not. Oh, sorry. So I will go to runtime manager and let me see still my application accepting request or not. Okay, I think they have deleted. Okay, so my account doesn't exist now. So I need to create new account. Okay, so what I will do first, I need to create new account since my last account. Yesterday I created one account. So coming month will be September. Oh, August 1. This is new account only. Let me remove this one. And this is my old account. See still if this account is active. Yes, so this account is still active. So what I will do, I will deploy here only. For today learning purpose, we will deploy here only. Since already credential and already added there. Okay. Now I will go to this Jenkins server again. Here, go to dashboard. And here you will get an option to new item. Then here we will take pipeline. We need to give name, so we will use same name, payment SAPI app V1. Click on OK. Description, no need to provide any description. Here in build trigger, we will take all SCM. And in here you can write this cron job expression. So 5-star means every 1 minute. Okay, you can see here every minute 5-star. Okay. Then pipeline script, from where we will take pipeline script for from SCM. Okay, SCM means like we will take from source control, means source version control to like we will take from Git. Okay, so which SCM type we will use? We will use Git. Okay, so then it will ask you repository URL. Okay, so what you need to do, go to your Git, go to particular this particular project, payments API app V1, and here in code section you will able to see this particular URL. Copy this URL and put it inside repository URL. Here it's asking for credential. So you remember we created 2 credentials. So I will take this one is for Git one. Okay, I took this credential. Okay, which branch we will take? So we are going to use develop branch. So take develop. Okay, then another thing will be
Excuse me, Ravi. The
yes.
branch is feature branch, right?
No. Feature branch, we are just for development purpose, we will use feature branch. What we will do first, we will commit in feature branch, then we will create pull request and we will move in develop branch. And then from develop branch, we will deploy in dev environment.
Okay.
Click on save. Okay, so our Jenkins Jenkins pipeline got created. And before that, we need to do some change in our, and so far we haven't committed. Okay, lots of things are still in my local. So I need to commit also. So I need some more change here. I will do first that change. So those change required in POM file. Okay, in POM file, you need to add some plugin. Okay, by default, you will get these 2 plugin, but we need some plugin. So I have already that plugin. I did explore, like I already collected somewhere. So better what I will do, I will copy paste from. So here, this plugin you must need to have. So what I will do, so this one actually like every time you will not do explore and you will find it. Once you will do all the setup, do copy paste everywhere. Okay. One thing in this particular project right now, I'm not going to use database. So this database plugin is not required at this moment. So just remove this one. Later on, if we will have database, then we will add. So I saved this one.
Ravi, can you repeat that? What you have copy pasted?
Okay, so this all plugin you need. Okay, most of the plugin is from Maven. Okay, like Maven for build you need one plugin, for deploy you need one plugin, for Immunity you need one plugin. So all those plugins are here. Okay, and one plugin is for database one. Okay, right now in our Mule application, no database connection is there, so we don't need this one. If you will have database, then you must need this plugin. Okay, and then since we are going to use some property here, so I added those property here, so I will copy paste.
So from where did you copy this?
Explored on internet and I created all this script. So what all plugins you need? Okay, so you need to identify all the plugins and then you need to put it. This one is coming additional. Our Mule runtime is 4.4.0, so it's coming additional. Just remove this one. Okay, so now we are good with POM file also. So save this. And here, one more thing. In POM also, you can define Cloud Hub details. Let's see here, like URL of Cloud Hub, then version. So app version you are taking from here 4.4.0. Okay, so app, this is app version or app runtime. App runtime. Then username password here also we have. If you want, you can delete from here. Okay. Whatever like things you will take from here. If you are defining in your Jenkins pipeline script also, then those things will be overridden. This username password is okay, it's correct only. But if we have in Jenkins pipeline, then that will get precedence one. This one will be override. Okay. And then environment we have, worker type we have. So all those things we can define here also and in script also. And if you are defining on both the places, then whatever you have defined in script, that will get precedence. Okay, so we are done with all this change and everything we did in feature branch. So what we will do now, we will commit our code. Okay. Post the origin. So everything now in feature branch in our Git repository on server. Okay, now I will go to server. Okay. Here you can see we got that code in feature branch and it's asking create a pull request. Okay, so from here also you can do and from here also you can do. Let's do from here only. Okay, so this is from feature branch to master branch, but I want in develop branch. So this one was your question, like code is in feature branch. So what I am doing before running the pipeline script, I am moving everything from feature to develop branch. Create pull request. Okay. After once you will create pull request, you can define some rule, you can add reviewer and all that I'm not doing, but you can do here. And then merge pull request and confirm merge. Once your pull request is successfully, you can delete that feature branch from here. At this moment, I'm not deleting, let it be. But you can delete, okay? Now, let's go to Jenkins server page. And here you can see when it got created 12:22. When we started, okay, at that time there was nothing, so it failed. Okay, now we will start again. Build now. Spelling. Unable to find Jenkins file from Git. Jenkins file. Okay, Jenkins files is not there. This Jenkins file. Let me see in develop branch. Okay, it's a develop branch. And what name we have given here? Let me quickly check. So back to project. Go to configure. Develop. Our branch name is develop only. Git ignore, readme, mule, artifact, pom. Okay, Jenkins file is not here. Okay, so why it missed? Let me see. We committed this file. Git ignore. Okay, so in git ignore, maybe it's ignoring that file. Let me see. When we did check-in, it's unable to do that check-in of that particular file. Means git ignore doing something. Let me see what we have inside git ignore. We have only slash target. So it's ignoring everything. Here in git ignore, lots of things are there, but Something weird going on. So what I will do for now, let me delete this git ignore file. I don't know on two places why it's giving, or let me put something else for now. Backup. I committed online payment retail project. Something is not good. Actually, in develop branch, we have all this code. This code we got right now only 9 minutes ago. Fine. Git ignore is here. Here in git ignore, we have lots of component. And when I go to local one, I can't see anything. Okay, and another customer information. Yeah, I am. Customer information. Why I'm in this project? Here. Okay. So here we have all those things. It's so what I will do for now. Let me remove this git ignore file from here. And later on, I will identify how we can online payment process. Okay. Okay, now I got it. Actually, I did everything in sample Mule application. I should do in payment sample. Okay, so this is the problem. So first thing, this file I need to move here. Actually, I was doing everything in wrong place. Okay, and then POM file also we need to update. Okay. Anything else? No. And code we did here, or code also we did in, yeah, this is fine. Now go to Git. Okay. Okay, now we did everything in develop branch instead of feature branch. Let it be. No need to create pull request since directly we did in develop branch. Ideally, we should do in feature branch, then we should create pull request, but it's okay. We did directly, so fine. Before going to run that script, this time we'll verify everything. So we are inside develop branch. Let's refresh this. So here we have POM file, Jenkins files, everything is there. Build now. Okay. So it's starting the build. So once you will click on that and go to console output, you will able to see all the logs and everything here. So this one got created here from Jenkins pipeline. This application got created on Clouder and it start the deployment process. You can go to log and you can see the progress. Okay, so you got notification, application deployed successfully. Here also you can check this got deployed. If you want to verify, just take this URL, go to Postman, in this host and port, all this. Okay, we got, and if you want to verify, like we call this only, so you can go to log. You can see here. Okay, we haven't done any log in our Mule application, so we can't see any log. But this is CloudHub URL, and we are calling that CloudHub. So in this way, like we can do this pipeline CI/CD pipeline setup also. Okay, fine. So we are already late today. So let's close our session for today. I will try to upload this recording as soon as possible. And